Alright, Addie chose Every Last Bubble Must Pop for tonight's bedtime story.
Hello. My baby's here. Say hi.
Very cute. Very, very cute. Alright, let's get back to the story.
I want to see the video after this. The little part.
It was a beautiful day, and Dewey was all alone blowing bubbles. You don't need a friend to blow bubbles. The best part of blowing bubbles is popping them. Oh my gosh.
He has a pretty cute face though.
But no sooner had he said that than he just missed popping. The very last one. It caught a slight breeze, and he stood up so he could see where it was going. It was going up.
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 So Dewey jumped up and down to try to reach it. But in almost no time at all, it was out of reach again. He'd need to jump higher. The backyard trampoline would do the trick. Almost. This was an elusive bubble. See, he jumped on, he jumped up, and he couldn't catch it. Thinking quickly, he climbed up on top of his jungle gym. Very good. And watched as the bubble sailed right over him. This was going to be harder than he thought. Dewey quickly fetched a ladder and raced to the roof of his house, but the bubble was way past that already. He grabbed his telescope. Can you turn to the next page for me? There we go. There was a really tall building in town. Dewey hopped on his bike and rode like the wind. When he reached the building, he dove into the elevator and pressed the button, emerging moments later on the top floor.
And if I have a long hair, I would put some of it on.
You would? Oh, you're so sweet. Just moments after the bubble, he'd need to get higher still.
If my hair was like this long. If my hair was like that.
Yeah. Just then, a man with a hot air balloon passed by. Dewey quickly explained the situation, and of course, the man wasted no time giving Dewey his balloon. After thanking him, Dewey was off. He quickly gained on the bubble, but there must have been a crosswind, because soon they were on opposite ends of the sky. Closer, thought Dewey. I have to get closer. Very cute. The helicopter flying past would do nicely, and after some explaining and thanking, it was all his. The problem with helicopters, however, is that they can only go so high, and this bubble was showing no signs of slowing down. He definitely needs something more with more oomph.
Oh, look at this facial expression I can do with the doll.
Aww, you can cover her mouth.
Yeah, I'm like she's surprised,
Like that biplane, which took some serious explaining and thanking, but it was totally worth it. Up, up, up went the bubble, with Dewey and his biplane quickly closing the gap, though not quick enough for his taste. His taste was more suited than an F-16 fighter jet on the horizon. Of course, it took a ton of explaining and thanking, but in the end, Dewey knew it would pay off.
There's also some kid on YouTube whose name is Dewey.
Uh-oh. The F-16 was a gorgeous aircraft, and zooming through the clouds was tremendously fun. But this wasn't about fun. This was about popping that bubble. Dewey pushed down hard on the throttle and soared upward toward the bubble. He knew F-16s could only go up to 50,000 feet, so he'd need to catch it before then. It was close, but not close enough. He'd never be able to catch it now. Where's the bubble, Addie?
The bubble?
All the way up there. Oh my gosh, it's next to the moon. Man.
Moon can't be that high.
Not unless it just happened to be the day of the moon launch, which it did. Though as Dewey did his explaining and thanking, he knew this was probably his last chance to catch that bubble. But none of that mattered now. He was in the fastest, most powerful rocket in the world. There was nothing stopping him. Now he's in a spaceship.
A rocket.
Except, excuse me, young lady, except for the fact that the rocket stopped on the moon.
See? It is a rocket, not a spaceship.
Thank you. Thank you for... Dewey returned home. He was sad after all that effort. He'd never popped the bubble. That night, just before bed, he pulled out his telescope to see if he could spot his bubble. But something was blocking his view. A bubble, but not his.
And Mom, also in school, there was this one girl
So?
called AirPods.
Uh-oh.
She's wrong. Like, she started,
Yeah.
flexing on me thinking she's right. Well, you are wrong. Teacher literally.
So, he popped it. Now, Dewey could see where that bubble had come from and where his bubble had gone.
Is his bubble actually still floating?
And he knew he'd found a friend.
Pop.
The end.
Look, Mom, you forgot the pop. Pop.
Pop. Very good. Very cute.
I thought you were going to show my face. I thought you were going to show me. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yay.
I love you.
Me too.
Good night.
Good night.
And say good night to baby too. So cute.
I don't think you can do a heart. It kinda.
Kinda. We gotta let Dad get some sleep. He's got work in the morning.
Nice.